him from the yard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We live, baby. Oh, yeah. Let's get it. Let's get it. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. It's your host, CEO, Big, a.k.a. Big Pimpin', a.k.a. Big Catch, Big Play, a.k.a. the host with the most, a.k.a. the Admiral, a.k.a. I can see into the future when it comes to sports. AKA, man, that's enough AKAs. Shit. Let's go ahead and get into it. First thing that I want to do is I want to go over who's in, who's out for today. For today. And for oh my gosh, wow. And of course, Sportscaster crashes. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Here it goes. Alrighty. So we're going to continue over here on YouTube and on Twitter. Is Ramsey playing? Yes. Ramsey is going to be playing. Who's in, who's out? David Johnson, Geronimo, Allison, Marquez, Valdez, Scanley, D.D., Westbrook are all going to be active. Josh Stormer, Devontae Adams, Christian Kirk, and Malcolm Brown will be on the inactive list. Let's see here, as well as Trent Brown. Trent Brown will be on that inactive as well. Raheem Mostert will be on the active list as well. So a big boost to that Packers offense. Now, what does that mean for people that went out and picked up Alan Lazard throughout the duration of the week off of their waiver wire? So what it means for you guys that picked up Alan Lazard is you're probably not going to be starting him. I'm going to be completely honest. If Aaron Rodgers has Marquez Valdez Scantling, what we call MVS, and as well as Geronimo Allison, he is going to favor those targets more than that of Lazard. So therefore, I know a lot of you probably went and picked up Lazard. Let's go ahead. Let's make some switches. You're going to now insert MVS or Geronimo Allison in place of Lazard if you had made that decision this week, if you're worried that maybe both or maybe one of those two big-name Packer receivers were to miss. We got Beat the House Sports up in here. He says, Rumboyz run, Devils in the house of the rising sun. Okay. That is an intense greeting. Little P90 Misery, Zach up in here, J Love. Hey, really quick, you guys. Cheers to me. Cheers to you, all the Rum boys and girls. What to do? We're going to be drinking on the next stream that'll start after this one. That'll be a NFL Rum Zone. BKB, what's good? BKB said I better lose. Oh, I'm going up against you this week, bro. You're gonna get the business. You're gonna get the business. You are gonna get the business. That's for damn sure. So also with that being said, quarterback Mitchell Trubisky is going to be playing today. They are playing up against the New Orleans Saints. I know many people are probably thinking, especially my two quarterback people out there that are in those two QB leagues. I know what you're probably thinking. You're like, man, do I start Mitchell Trubisky? And I'm gonna tell you no. Okay, despite it being the likes of Lattimore and Eli Apple as cornerbacks, I just don't trust Trubisky. Trubisky, even when healthy, did not show us enough that he could manage this team. This is a team that is possibly looking at trading for Cam. So depending on Mitchell Trubisky's play today, will depend on how his trade talks in reality of the NFL affect the fantasy world. So with that, despite him being back and healthy, I'm saying no go, no play. David Johnson is healthy, and I am saying that is a full play. You are going to go out there and you are going to rock out with your out with David Johnson. I expect David Johnson to have a big day. The Jacksonville Jaguars are playing the Cincinnati Bengals. I am all for if you have any pieces of stock in these guys, in the Jacksonville receivers, DJ Shark, and also DD. Do you love me, Westbrook? DD hasn't been loving us a whole lot this year. He hasn't really. The way he burst on the scene last year is completely different from this year. With that being said, I am going to say that let's flex. If you're in a 2-flex league, that second flex spot, DD Westbrook can fill that in. I think that DD Westbrook would be a fine second-tier guy for you. A second-tier flex for you, for those of you guys that have those 2 flex spots. If you got a single flex and that's all that you have because of the bye weeks and because of the amount of injuries that are out there right now, then fuck it, you got to roll with what you got to roll with, right? We're trying to win championships here. Let's see here. I am awaiting injury reports on the Cowboys players. Amari Cooper questionable with a thigh, Randall Cobb with a back. And of course, Leo Collins, Byron Smith, Tyron Smith, all with the knee, hamstring, and ankle injuries. So we're waiting to see reports about that one. If you guys, Jordan Love, anybody has a report on Amari Cooper, then feel free to put that out there. Put that out there so that everybody is able to get it. Let's see here. Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara is going to be out today. We kind of figured that. We anticipated that. Hopefully you made some moves to go ahead and excuse me. Hopefully you made some moves to go ahead and get Latavius Murray. I was fortunate enough to be able to do so in my leagues that I have shares of Alvin Kamara because I'm smart. I'm smart like that. With that being stated, I'm gonna go ahead and start Latavius Murray. I did not go through all the BS that I did to acquire him, in order to have him. So I'm starting him. I'm going full start with our guy Latavius Murray. I think that he's gonna be worth the spot. We're worth the start. He's gonna be a good fill in. Jared Cook is out for the New Orleans Saints as well. So make sure you guys planned for that at your tight end position. It has been a tight end wasteland. I see Crazy Mofo asked Jason Witten or Darren Fells. I'm going to go Fells in that scenario. I'm going to go Fells. That's a divisional matchup. Watson's going to have to go out there and show his ass. Same with the Cowboys game tonight too. I just see Fells having a bigger day. It's pointless trash talk, says Jordan Love. Texas are contenders. We aren't so. Oh yeah. I'm assuming that's in relation to Zach's comment over on YouTube. Over on Twitter, PPR, Golden Tate or Robbie Anderson. I like this question here. I feel like I'm leaning towards Golden Tate though. I don't even feel. I know that I am leaning towards Golden Tate, but just to give you some backing at it as to why. The Giants are playing the Cardinals. The Cardinals also often find themselves in a lot of back and forth shootout type of scoring styles, and when you're in that type of matchups. A lot of different guys tend to get the ball. The ball gets distributed amongst the wide receivers, amongst the skill positions. I'm favoring Tate over Robbie Anderson just because I think that Danny Dimes is going to be going back and forth matching. Kyler Murray tit for tat back and forth. So once again, I'm rocking when I'm rolling with them. Raj, what is good? Raj said, Raj is from ESPN Los Angeles, our resident Cowboys fan, basically, because he's practically one of us. Talking about the Redskins jersey. Hey, it's a Sean Taylor jersey. You can't hate on that. You cannot hate on that. But yes, JR Arturo 3. I'm rocking with Tate over Robbie Anderson, as well as our junior writer Jordan Love. Make sure you head to Rumboyz.com if you guys have not head to Rumboyz.com. And check out a lot of Jordan Love's articles. He can help you out as well, and also follow him at Rumboyz J Love as well. Ooh, is Jaguars Bengals going down right now? No way. Okay. A little early morning action, I guess. So let's get back into who to sit. Let's see here. We left off at Jared Cook. You wouldn't cover Golden Tate. No, I don't think that they're gonna double cover Golden Tate. I don't think they're gonna double cover Golden Tate. Paris Campbell's gonna be out. I want to talk about as well as Sterling Shepard. Sterling Shepard would be out as long as we were sitting there talking about the Giants. Deshaun Jackson is out. There's one that I wanted to talk about that I've seen in some leagues. People have sat back and rostered this guy, and you're just sitting on him practically for no reason. Why not maybe include him in a trade and get rid of him, because it looks like he is going to be traded. We are not going to see AJ, and who I'm talking about is AJ Green. We are not going to see AJ Green play before the NFL trade deadline. With that being said, and with that being stated, if the Bengals are probably going to move him, maybe you try and move him. Maybe you try and convince someone to go ahead and buy in on him, being that he's going to be on a different team. So that's all I wanted to say around AJ Green, is that you should be moving him off your roster if he's just sitting there taking up a spot where someone else can fill in. Saquads, also known, is going to be back. Saquon Barkley is back. He is returning to action. If you have him, start him up. Let me spin, coach. Let me spin, in the words of Boobie Miles. You think Patrick Peterson shuts down Tate? I don't know. I don't know about that. Tate goes up and gets the ball. He loves having the ball. Doesn't drop very many passes. No matter who's covering him, the guy goes up and gets it. I'm taking Tate. I'm taking Tate. Evan Ingram is back in this abysmal tight end wasteland. You are starting Evan Ingram. You're probably starting a no name at the tight end with the way that things at tight end have been going. Even the holy trinity of tight ends, the Kittles, the Ertzes, and the Kelseys haven't even lived up to like the hype. No tight end has lived up to the hype except for like Mark Andrews. So yeah, just wanted to make sure we touched on that one. Now let's see here. Do you guys have any start sit questions? Do we have any start sit questions? Who are you guys looking to start, looking to sit? I could always go by each game and break it down that way, which is probably what I'm gonna do. Let's take a look here. So Jared Goff against Atlanta. I know that Jared Goff's last outing was not spectacular. Okay. This Atlanta defense is nowhere to be found. With that being said, and with that being stated, I'm still gonna go. I'm gonna start Jared Goff. I am gonna go ahead and roll with the Goffster. Let's see. Jordan Love. Let's see here. Jordan Love asked Phillip Rivers, start or sit. They are playing against Tennessee. Who's your second quarterback? Because if you have a QB2, then I say go ahead and utilize them against that Tennessee, because Phillip Rivers against that Tennessee defense, I'm not high on. I mean, but if you have to start him and that's all that you have, then you're starting him. So yeah, if you don't have a QB2, then you're starting him. That's situational fantasy football right there. There's nothing that we could do about that one. Let's see here. Evan Ingram will be big today, hoping at least, says beat the house sports. I'm hoping as well. To play Saquon on the outside. Why would they play Saquon on the outside? Let's see here. Crazy Mofo says he would drop Rivers for Josh Allen. Hey, and with the way that leagues are right now, and things in the quarterback situation, you could possibly get away with that. Dropping Phillip Rivers, picking up Josh Allen, who's playing Miami, and we all know how that's going to go. So you pick up Allen, who's playing Miami. Now you get the easy play, the easy money right there, a safe play, versus putting Rivers up against a very stout Tennessee Titans defense. So I like that. I like that formula there. See if that's going to be available to you, so that you can go out there and get that money, J Love. Let's see. HMO Obimika, I think. TJ Hawkinson, Jimmy Graham, Gerald Everett. Seeing some people in the chat say Everett. Okay. Graham hasn't done too much to impress this season. Right now this is one of those flip a coin. Okay. TJ Hawkinson, not sure about. Last time that we saw him, he was kind of knocked out. I feel like Hawkinson can make a good comeback. Gerald Everett, though, against that pass happy Rams offense, against a very depleted Atlanta Falcons defense, let's go ahead and rock out with Everett. Let's just go ahead and rock out with Everett for the matchup purposes of which he is playing against. So, Zach, we're talking about fantasy football. We are talking about fantasy football. Nobody should have Cam Newton on their fantasy football team, Zach. Let's see. Tyler Lockett with 7 targets maximum, or Amari Cooper with all the upside in this game. Dude, that's a tough one. That's a very, 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 very tough one. I mean, you guys going up against Baltimore. Peter's going to be covering Lockett. That's going to be the question. Peters is like CB9 material. Dude's also not that great, so I feel like Lockett could really just – like Lockett's going to eat. Like Lockett's going to eat during that game, hands down. You know, I know that Amari has upside, but we're still awaiting that injury report back from Amari Cooper. Here, let's go ahead and see if we can find any updates on Amari Cooper here at the moment. Let's go to the Google Assistant here. Amari Cooper injury update.
This is the top result.
So he has a thigh bruise. So it's just a thigh bruise for Amari Cooper. He should be good to go. He should be good to go, and I think that Amari is going to play. If you guys are new, make sure that you subscribe and also spike that like as well. And if you're watching us on Twitter, hit us up on YouTube as well. I think he's going to be good. I think Amari Cooper is going to be good. I'm going to say roll with Lockett, though, until we know exactly for a fact. Should you trade Randall Cobb for Demaryius Thomas last-second trade? Billy Goat. I don't know about that one. Demaryius Thomas has not been much this season. C. Chav, Cousins, or Goff. I'm liking Goff today. I'm rolling with Goff. I don't like Atlanta. I just don't like the Atlanta defense. Tyler Boyd or Jordan Howard in the flex. Let's rock with Boyd. Let's definitely rock with Boyd. Come on, man. Yep, definitely Goff. Yep. Versus Atlanta, passes 30th in the league. Very nice. Beat the house sports. He is absolutely 100% correct. Yep, good call. Everton a dome as well. Hell yes. There we go. See, we rocking out. We got about 30 more minutes left here in this stream to get some starts and sits. What are some important? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. We're knocking out some really good questions. I'm gonna head to Twitter right now and see if we can get some more. See if Shefty is dropping any more updates. I have no extra updates at this time. Christian Kirk inactive. Yes. Hey, no worries. I like that you guys enjoy the content. I apologize that we crashed on Sportscaster, so now we're only broadcasting on Twitter and YouTube. But I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. Let's see here. Give me just one moment. I'm gonna try and get some retweets on my stream here, because I want to get some more questions and I want to get some more input from you guys. Want to get some more questions. Want to get some more input. See how everyone's rocking. See how everyone's feeling. Let me take a look at some of my rosters. So in one of my leagues, actually, I'm playing against BKB. Like I mentioned, Jared Goff, Latavius Murray, Chris Carson, Robert Woods, Cole Beasley, Mark Andrews, Aaron Jones, Josh Lambo. Still rocking the Ravens defense there against Seattle. I don't like that play, but we're rocking with it. Actually, you know what? Let's see if there's any available defenses we could swap out here at the last minute. Let's see. Lions against Minnesota. Minnesota against Detroit. Yeah, see, I'm not feeling any of the defenses that are available here at the last minute. Here in my final hours. Shit. So, yeah, I am rocking Ravens defense in that league. Oh, man. Marcus Peters, get some turnovers, bro. In another league, this one not as competitive, I'm going to be honest, because me and Crazy Mofo have been waxing these guys all year. I'm actually playing against Jeremy in this one. Matt Ryan, Frank Gore, Aaron Jones, DeAndre Hopkins, please do something, Hop. Tyler Lockett, George Kittle, Darren Waller, DJ, Shark, Dude. Will Lutz is my kicker, and rocking the Rams defense against Atlanta. Welcome to Atlanta, where the players play. And the 2-on-1 crew league, we rocking out with Jared Goff, Tevin Coleman, Phil Lindsay, who played on a Thursday night and did not do shit for us, Tyreek Hill, Alshon Jeffrey, Zach Ertz, Golden Tate, DK Metcalf, and the Bears defense in that one. Billy Goat asks, Stephon Diggs or Mike Evans have PPR. So Mike Evans is on a bye, so you have to start Diggs. That is no holds bar, no questions asked. You got to start Diggs, okay? Due to the fact that Evans is on bye. Let's see. And then in Rumboyz Central League, in JD's league, I got Kyler Murray going, Devin Singletary, Chris Carson, Terry McLaurin, Robert Woods, Mark Andrews, Aaron Jones, Manny Sanders, who got me 11 points on Thursday night at my second flex spot, Josh Lambo, and the Bills defense. So I think I'm gonna do good there in that one. You know, so you guys see, just playing smart fantasy football, paying attention to the matchups. I think this is a week of matchups to where if you got guys playing against Atlanta, so if you got Rams on your team, if you got Buffalo Bills on your team, if you have these teams that are facing least favorable matchups, if you have any 49ers on your team, fuck it, let's shout out the 49ers. Let's shout out the 49ers right now. Shout out to the 49ers. Undefeated. They're doing their thing. They're playing up against my Washington Redskins today. I hope my Redskins pull out an upset. I want us to pull out an upset. I don't think that it's going to happen, but it is what it is. With that being said, if you have any San Francisco players on your roster, on your lineup, put them into the starting role. Panthers, dude. What is good? Panthers, dude? You guys on a bye. You guys on a bye for now. It's weird not having Christian McCaffrey in my starting lineup this week. It hurts. But it's all good. Let's see here. Just once again, little smart nuggets. If make sure you went out there and you got Latavius Murray. If you're an Alvin Kamara owner, you got Debo and Godwin. Well, Godwin's on bye. Godwin's on. Marquise Goodwin. Are you talking about in fantasy? Marquise Goodwin. I think you talk about Marquise for the 49ers. But make sure you went out. You got Murley, Russell Wilson, or Kyler Murray. Trey Landings. That is a very good question, and I love that question. I'm going Kyler. I cannot believe it, but I'm going Kyler Murray in that scenario. I just feel like he has an easier defense to play against in the New York Giants. And he's gonna go out there and he's gonna shoot it out. He's gonna shoot it out with Danny Dimes. I'm not saying that because I interviewed both the guys and I know them both. I'm just saying. I'm taking Kyler because of the potential of the shootout between him and Danny Dimes. Russell Wilson can get into that too with Lamar Jackson. Russell Wilson's also going to get you the points with his feet, but Kyler can do the same thing. I'm going Kyler, bro. I just think that it's an easier defense for him to have to for him to have to go up against. Real talk, guys. Once again, with the whole Latavius Murray thing, he's rostered in 51.7% of leagues right now. We have about 40 to 45 minutes away from kickoff. Okay? Go and get Latavius Murray. If he is rostered in 51.7% of leagues, there's a chance that he is available in a league that you are involved in still. Go make the move, guys. Go make the move. Let's see here. Another one of my leagues, we're going to Deshaun Watson, Quads, Chris Carson, Stephon Diggs, Terry McLaurin, George Kittle, Tevin Coleman, Vikings defense against Detroit, sketchy. We got Robbie Gould as our kicker in that one. So I think I'm going to do good in that league too. I'm pretty confident about that lineup. My sportscaster lineup, which this is an 18-person league. So some pretty deep play there. And what we're looking at here in this one, just give me one moment. What we're looking at here in this one is Phillip Rivers, Le'Veon Bell, Chris Carson, Kenny Golladay, Allen Robinson. We need to make something happen at tight end here at the last minute. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do there because Cook is out this week. Geronimo Allison, Adrian Peterson, Broncos defense, who I got stuck with, which is terrible. I need to drop them. They only got me 3 points. And Hashka is my kicker. Oh, of course, Trey. Of course, Trey Landings. Here, let me just take a look here at this whole tight end situation. I wanted to see if Luke Wilson's available in this league. And this league is so deep that he is not available. So Luke Wilson will not be available today. We're going to go ahead and scoop up Hill. We'll scoop up Hill in place of Cook. We're just going to get his handcuff. We're just going to play that one nice and easy and then hope for the best there. Awesome. See, you guys see I had to make a last-minute move. going through with you guys live on air, and I'm going through and I'm just double checking my lineups. Oh man, this one's not going good despite Harrison Buckner getting me 12 points on Thursday night. I got Jared Goff going in that one. Chris Carson, Adrian Peterson, Brandon Cooks, D.D. Westbrook, Hunter Henry, Allen Robinson, and the Cardinals defense against the Giants, just because I think they might go big. In that matchup. Boom. Here's a league right here where I just decided, let me check the wire here at the last minute just to see what's good on the wire. And then boom. Guess who's there? No other than Latavius Murray. No other than Latavius Murray was available to us right there. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to give him an ad right now. We're just going to give him an ad. And let's see if there's a way he can fit into that starting lineup there. Let's see if we can fit Latavius Murray into the starting lineup, because I think they're going to give him the ball a lot. Ty will be here in the next 30 minutes for Rum Zone. We will be live for NFL Rum Zone. So make sure you guys are tuned in there for that. So yeah, I think we can squeak Latavius Murray into the starting lineup here in favor of D.D. Westbrook. We're gonna just move D.D. Westbrook to the flex, and then we're gonna move Latavius Murray to the flex. And see, just those last-minute moves. It could be those last-minute moves that can either make or break your lineup. I mean, sometimes those last-minute moves could even screw you over. So yeah, those are my lineups. I was forced to have to start Rivers in a league. I don't want to. I'm having to. He's my only option. I have Rivers, Jones, Lindsey, Julio Jones, Terry McLaurin, Dawson Knox in at tight end because once again Jared Cook out, Kenny Golladay, Mason Crosby, Jaguars defense because they're going up against Cincinnati. Jaguars defense. If you guys have not picked them up and they're available to you, get the Jaguars defense. If you have the Jaguars defense, you're starting the Jaguars defense. Plain and simple, hands down. You're starting the Jaguars defense if you got them. 49ers defense. You're starting the 49ers defense if you have them. Robbie Gould is available to you as a kicker. That kicker can maybe, if you're in a game of inches, be the person that gets you an extra 2-3 points in the game. So, see if Robbie Gould is available for you. Zane Gonzalez, I think once again with that being a shootout, Zerline's not going to be available for you. I doubt it, but I think Greg Zerline has a big day against Atlanta. So those just want to give you guys some defenses. Buffalo defense is a defense you should be starting today. Just want to give you guys some context in defenses as well as a couple kickers that could make or break your lineups and help you overcome that hump of a game of being stuck in a game of inches. I've seen a lot of times where a lot of you guys are losing by half a point, by 2-3 points, 4 points, where it's like, damn, all I had to do was if I had the right defense or if I had the right kicker that week, I win that week, or versus, where even with your skill position guys, you're sitting there with your skill position guys, you're like, damn, if I had, this many more points from, this player, then maybe I win, I'm feeling a lot of us that started Philip Lindsay this week are going to be stuck in a game of inches situation because of Philip Lindsay, so maybe utilizing one of those lesser positions to try and offset. Maybe you get a defense that'll go out there and they're setting on the field with 10, but maybe they close the game with 15, 16 points for you. Maybe off of a forced fumble, a fumble recovery, maybe off of an interception, couple interceptions, different things like that. Will Lutz carry me? Lutz has carried me through a win before. Will Lutz has literally made it to where I've literally beaten an opponent by 4 points. And I was supposed to lose that matchup. You know, so kickers matter, defenses matter. If you're in a league where those things are available to you, utilize them. Utilize them. Today's going to be an interesting day for fantasy football, I feel. May the best of luck be with each and every single one of you. My Twitter is open for any and all last-minute questions. You guys can hit me on Twitter at Rumboyz, spelled with a Z, N-E-T, as it's right there. Wait, yeah, right there. Rumboyz, spelled with a Z, N-E-T. That's my Twitter handle. You guys can make sure, shoot me any DMs, send me screenshots of your lineups. I will gladly take a scalpel to your lineup, like move this guy for this guy. Let's do this here. At the end of the day, we're all here to win championships. We're all here to win Super Bowls. I want to help you guys get Super Bowls, and I want to. At the end of the year, I want to see how many Super Bowls we helped get. So message me with those questions if you guys got. He says, I'm glad I got the Bills defense, says Crazy Mofo. Hey, hell yeah. Watson has to have a good day for fantasy purposes, Zach. But I know that you're speaking from more of just like a football standpoint. He is going up against the Indianapolis Colts. That Colts team is tough, so you got to look out. Well, I got the Patriots defense, and they play tomorrow. If you have the Patriots defense, you are in hog heaven. If you have the Patriots defense as a defense are outscoring practically every skill position player except for Phillip Lindsay. I just picked up Evans off of waivers in Spotlight League. Oh my God. My wide receivers are now Shark, Cooper, Beckham, Evans, and Godwin. I could easily trade for a top running back now. Bro, do it. Keep Godwin, keep Shark. Like, give them Beckham. Give them Beckham. Like, trade away OBJ. Oh my gosh. Be like, I'll do OBJ for like carry on straight up. Like, I'll do OBJ for like, bro, you could get away with murder. You could get away with so much, bro. You could get away with so much. Oh my gosh. You got the Pats defense. Good. I mean, Crazy Mofo, look at what league it is, though. I mean, of course. Like, damn, you picked up Mike Evans off of waivers. Who was dumb enough to drop him? This is if you guys remember, earlier in the week on our waiver wire episode, we had a Stepmom Lauren on the show, right? And Stepmom Lauren that told you guys, be on the lookout for people doing something. They're going to do something stupid on the waiver wire. They're going to drop someone that they have no business dropping. And then, boom. Now you got them. You got Bell and Josh Jacobs. Bro, you're good. You have Saquon for running back. You're starting Saquon at running back today. You are starting Saquon at the running back position today. Hands down, no hold bar. Saquon, look, listen. I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, with Tyreek Hill, you said start him right away when he came back from injury. With Saquon Barkley, you said start him right away when he come back from injury. But with T.Y. Hilton, you were like, no, don't start him. He's going to reactivate it during the game. Guys, listen, there's a lot of studying and stuff that goes into to doing what I do to make sure I come with the right knowledge to answer you guys' questions. And let me just state that it depends on the injury and the player whenever I provide that type of analysis, And T.Y.'s situation about 2-3 weeks ago was a situation to where I believe it was a hamstring. He had already been banged up coming into, I believe, that week 4, week 5 matchup. You have to take it into account. You have to really look at the film and look at how these injuries are happening, where they are happening. And you got to pay attention to that type of stuff. With the Mahomes injury, Everyone's like, 3 weeks, 3 weeks. I'm saying if you're Kansas City, why not? Let's do 4. Let's do 4 or 5 weeks. Maybe that extra week can help you. You really gotta look at these injuries, guys. Feel free to always, Google that stuff. Google these injuries, and see what's going on. So you got Bell and you're trying to get Jacobs. Okay, and you're trying to get Josh Jacobs. I mean, you could get Kerryon. Somebody just dropped Latavius Murray for you. Oh, take him, Panthers, dude. Go get him. Go get Latavius Murray. You have Zach Ertz. You know what? Because of where you drafted him, you got to start him. And I can't believe that I'm still saying that line in week 7. I figured how to be done with that being a take. But I'm not. I'm not nonetheless. And it is what it is. If you have Ertz, you got to start him. He hasn't lit it up this year. Hopefully he does that tonight against the Dallas Cowboys. We're all going to be locked in, paying attention to that game very, very, very closely. Let's see here. Guys, other than that, I mean, I think that's all that I got. Connor Burke, see about getting Josh Jacobs. If not Josh Jacobs, Kerryon Johnson. Maybe see if you can get Chris Carson. If you can get Chris Carson, that would be gold. Gold. Absolute positively gold. Marlon Mack would be a guy that if you got him, that would be gold. There's some Dalvin Cook. Because you have so many wide receivers and now nobody has none, they can give you could do straight ups with all the top tier talent that you got. You can do straight ups 1-for-1s. You don't have to give them 2-for-1, or whatever the case may be. Going for Gurley? I don't know about Gurley. I don't know if I go for Gurley just because of the injury situations. Aaron Jones, you could probably get Aaron Jones for low, bro. You could get Aaron Jones for the low. Darren Waller is definitely a must start. He's a must start each and every week. We couldn't get his invite. We couldn't get the invites in enough time. The whole league had gotten filled up before we could get him in. Believe me, I wanted Connor Burke in our league. I was trying to get him in the league. Yes. Packers Nation number 12, both Allison and Marquez Valdez-Scantling are playing. I want to reiterate at the beginning of the show, for those of you that went out and grabbed Lazard off of waivers, if you have him in your starting lineup, replace him for either Allison or MVS. They will both be a more highly favored target than that of Lazard. Make the move. Yep, definitely check the running backs rest of the schedule for Connor Burke. Maybe package Kenny and Drake in a trade with dude. There you go. And now you got rid of dead weight. And you have an extra spot to go on the waiver wire and grab something because now you just gave them 2, which now they're going to have to drop something. Boom. 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 I know he does. I know he knows his ish. Well, yeah, Connor, if you offer him the 2, you unload a piece of your dead weight. So now he takes on OBJ and Kenyon Drake. You get you a top tier RB, and the way I'd spin that Kenyon Drake, offer is you're still getting an RB1. I mean, he may be on the Dolphins, but he's still a starter. And then I try, see if I can get Aaron Jones, Chris Carson, shoot as high as you can in that league. In that league, you go as high and you go as big as you can. And try and give away as little investment as you can. About to go from 2-1 to winning the chip. Oh yeah, bro, you're about to demolish. You're about to demolish, bro. Hell yeah. Well, look, guys. Hey, Jeremy, I face you in Goquan's league. I hope you're ready. Ryan, Goff, Jimmy G. Which 2 do I start? So I'm assuming you're talking about Matt Ryan. I'm going to say that you could start. Let's start golf. Let's start Jimmy G. You're starting Jimmy G hands down. He's playing against the Skins. Start Jimmy G. Start golf. Jets will beat the Pats and Cardinals will beat the Giants. Cardinals will beat the Giants. Jeremy, I know that you want that to happen. That'd be some interesting stuff right there. Bet you Derek Carr will get sacked at least 3 times today. Woo! Hey, with that Packers defense and the way they've been turning on, you know. I started 0-3 and now I'm on the way to 3-4. There you go. There you go, guys. Like, it's still early enough to where nobody should be throwing away their fantasy season yet. Kenyon Drake does suck, but in fantasy football, you use that as leverage. About Kenyon Drake for real. Kenyon Drake has not had the opportunity. Good morning, Rumboyz Northeast. What's good? What's good? Yep, I am getting set up as well. I am about to get set up here as well. So make sure that you all spike the like, share this video on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, like all your social media. Share it with your friends. You know, maybe they can skip through and get some last bits of fantasy advice. I appreciate you guys for joining me on YouTube and Twitter. Sportscaster crashed on us not even 5 minutes in, and I didn't even bother setting it back up because it's going to take too much time. I'm going to get set up for NFL Rum Zone Week 7, ladies and gentlemen. Greatly appreciate you guys for hopping in, chilling, asking all the fantasy questions. I wish you guys the best of luck. Let's get some Super Bowls this year. Cheers to me. Cheers to you, all the Rum boys and girls. What it do. Dilly. Peace.